How are you?
Good, man. Fine to meet you. Everything good? Like being a daddy?
I love it.
Love being a daddy. Trayvon, come here, man. What's up?
What's up, Coach?
How you doing? Good seeing you. Everything good?
Yes, sir.
So listen. Stories are always different. Some guys leave school early, family issues. Some guys don't get into school, don't have any grades. Some guys get cut from the NFL. It's an opportunity for guys that there's always a diamond in the rough out there.
How you doing, Coach?
Brandon. Yeah, I knew that was you. 6'5". Can you catch?
Yes, sir.
You sure? We'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to see you today.
Two, okay, man. So a lot of you guys I've talked on the phone, so you know what I'm looking for. Told you what I'm looking for. Okay? I need to walk out of here today and Coach Thomas and everybody here to the guy filming has to say, that is the best player out here. You'd be crazy if you don't sign him. If you're not that guy, I'm not going to sign you, being honest. Hell of a team last year. I got a guy that was a third-round draft pick, played 3 years for the Bengals, and he didn't even start for us. We're going to run you some testing today. Testing tells me who can't play. Doesn't tell me who can play. I've had a guy here running 4.2 1 year. That was great. The ball's on the 5. He has one play in his playbook. Go. Because when we got inside the 5-yard line, he couldn't catch. You know, I am looking for position, but I'm not going to fill positions today because I have openings. I'm going to fill positions with people I think that can win football games.
Are you impressed with the guys you had so far?
Right now we're just testing everybody just to make sure that they can play. And we always talk about that. Just kind of got to be able to have measurables so when it comes down to making a decision, you have something to look at against.
Okay. Are you gonna anybody that you like? Are you gonna sign them straight up today, or are you gonna try to?
You never know. We'll sit down and be the personnel department. We're trying to do things a little different this year. Make sure that we really evaluate not just athletic ability, but their character.
If he is playing defensive line, let's say the ball is where he is, and the ball is going to go to the outside. A reach block is me taking a reach step, and I'm trying to get to his outside shoulder, and I'm trying to prevent him from running over there.
I was out on post one day, and I was watching those guys, and you know they're sitting there taking the gun apart, putting it back together, taking the gun apart, putting it back together. I'm like, doesn't that get boring? Don't you know how to do it already? He said, no, we have to do it every day, repetitious, over and over and over again. So when we're in war, and my gun gets jammed and a guy's life beside me depends on it, I don't have to think. It's just routine. That's how I practice. I go through the same ID drills. For 20 weeks, I'm gonna do the same thing to make it repetitious so you don't have to think when you're in your field, so your athletic ability can take over.
Huh? Okay, football, what you gonna do? Quit?
I'm from here, from right here in Columbus, Georgia. So I played fullback, defensive lineman. I went to college at Albany State. I'm just glad I got another opportunity to try to keep my football career going.
Wide receivers right here on the 20 with the quarterbacks. D-line is down there with coach. The way you get picked up, it's all about marketing and being in the right place at the right time. I can't stress that enough. I know you don't want to hear it right now. I'm just telling you, it's about being in front of the right person by accident. Okay, I can tell you 100 stories. And I love telling the story about going to tryouts myself and being stuck on the turnpike in Schenectady, New York. No offense to you guys from New York, that place is a hellhole. With no money, on the side of the road, living in my clothes in the trunk of my car. So I get it, but I didn't give up. You know, it took me like 12 years. I went on as athletics, Coach Reed. You just got to keep getting after it, okay? So, Robinson stay, Saunders stay, Pope stay, Fanning stay, Kyle Kitchen stay, and Quan stay. He's got to get with the DBs, okay? Outside of that, guys, this is the end of the line. All right, like I said, check the website. I'll have everything uploaded to Marv. Guys, I appreciate everything.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Sir. So let's go DB's down there, receiver quarterback down here. Let's rock. Give me left at the stack Z high convention. Jack,
hey, sometimes whenever I hit y'all, try to turn that shoulder. Most times it's going to be where I want you to turn. Sometimes. Okay.
Get up. Back it up. Work, guys.
I get my tattoos just like you. I got a 16 right now.
I got the whole leg.
Appreciate it, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I appreciate y'all's efforts. Here's what we're gonna do. Why don't y'all go ahead and get cleaned up. Y'all in the locker room back there?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's in that locker room, whatever?
Yep.
Why don't y'all get cleaned up, and then what I want to do is my office is not my office, but we'll have a room down here. I'll have it open. Yeah, whatever. Listen, one at a time. They all need to come there so I can interview each one of you real quick as you get out. Okay, the faster expedites is better, and Golden Crowd calls are expecting you. Okay. Has anybody got any questions? It's good work, man. It's fun. It's good stuff.
Good work, y'all.
Water somewhere. Right there.
Yeah.
Cold too.
Lines on 1, 2, 3. Line.
Yeah, I think I did good. You know, make some plays, ran a good 40 time. It's my sanctuary. You know, it's for guys like me. You gotta defend me one-on-one, or you know, you do some coverages, but most of the time you playing one-on-one against me or you. It's gonna be me.
Here's the deal, man. I watched your film at Urbana. I ain't gonna lie to you. You were a little more than I expected. I didn't expect you to be put on a clinic like that. I think the thing that stood out the most to me and to him as well is when we were throwing around formations. You had already, and it was simple, but that's the point of this. That was the point of the drill. To see who could pick it up, who couldn't pick it. You can't pick
it up, and yourself and other guys.
You can't pick that up, then you ain't gonna be here anyway. But your speed is ridiculous, and your route running is ridiculous. And I mean, you're exactly what I'm looking for.
That's right.
So, I'm gonna come from.
Yes, sir.
You sure? So, there's a lot of things we're trying to do, but I'm really looking for the character person that wants to be at practice every day. You know, we've talked on the phone about this. I don't want to have to babysit you and hold your hand. I would love to be able to build that kind of relationship that I have with a Tristan Purifoy or Mason Espinoza or those guys, to where they know what I want. You know, I know what they want as far as on the field and off the field. And we're able to be able to, it's a job, it's a working relationship, so we work together. You know, even though I'm the boss, it's not really that way. It's kind of like you're trying to get to a certain spot in your career. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to win ball games. Keep your finger.
Like help me help you.
But in the process, you build those relationships to where you understand the difference between coach and player. Like, I'm not trying to be nobody's friend.
Right.
But when you care about somebody in a professional manner, and I look out for you, make sure you have everything you need, you're going to make sure that you reciprocate on the field for the team and for us as well. That's what I'm looking for. I just want to be upfront and be honest. If that's not something you're in, because everybody in the beginning, it's all, oh my God, I can't wait. Then they get there and then things change and people say, oh shit, it wasn't, you know.
I'm used to working.
You can't have a ringer in a coach's meeting? Come on, man. Cancel his food.
I'm used to working my way up.
But, you know, I was he's a Fairmont State guy. I'm a Fairmont guy. I know what, you know, I was hungry. We know what it's like, man. And those guys are hard to find. When you find them, you better get a hold of them and get after it.
So this is like my 4th tryout. First time, like 2nd tryout, actually getting some quality reps.
So who else you tried for?
Tried out with Green Bay Blizzard last weekend.
Right.
They offered me. I tried out with the NGL, National Gridiron League. That was just like pretty much get your money. It was like 500 people. I only got like 1 pass.
Yeah, they're not going to play, are they?
They're playing in 19.
Who else?
That's the only, I believe that's the only tryout. These 3.
How was this one compared to those?
Green Bay was more organized. Basically, y'all 2 had the most organized, and Coach looked out for me. That was pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah, other than that, just Carolina, you know about Carolina. I like them.
So what's it do, man? You gonna come or what?
I do. Spence just not gonna let me sign nothing while he's not here.
Well, I'm not gonna give you the paperwork here.
I do want to be here. I like it.
Yeah, you got a fresh. I'll call Spence tonight. I'll send it to him and y'all look at it. I mean, we got all the way to March.
I like it. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be more complicated.
Well, I can make it more complicated.
It's gonna be more complicated, but you know, I can learn. I'm not afraid to.
It's not
You know X and O's, and that's what a lot of players can go play the game, but they don't know the game. And you showing us stepping up and learning it that fast and helping other one, it goes a long way.
I told Coach Gibson, I was already watching y'all's film. Like, I be at work watching y'all's film. So that jerk route that I ran, I seen y'all run that against Lehigh like 2 years ago. So that's why I ran that. And y'all ran it out of high motion to number 18. So
I mean, yeah.
So that's why I ran it.
I mean, a lot of times we'll run stuff in a game that Mason will come to me and say, Coach, okay, on this play, what if I just do this? Do it. I mean, it doesn't have to be, well, that's not in the playbook on page 14. You know what I mean? And when you get to that level, it's fun for me, but it's also, it's fun, but it also, you start really whipping people's butts. So that's the thing about it. So have you ever been injured?
I have.
What?
I had a separated AC joint, but I played the whole season.
Okay, anything else? Any knees or ankles? All right, deal, man. Well, look, I'm going to get this stuff to you. Go to your Golden Corral. I'll call Charles tonight. I'll send him all the contract information. I'll send it to you. Look it over, sign it, send it back. I need 2 forms of ID. Text it to me. I need a picture ID of something.
Okay.
Social security card, passport, driver's license, something like that.
Okay.
We'll turn it in, get all your stats, do a little social media push, things like that. I'll talk to Charles. It won't be a problem. I'm not in a huge rush. If something happens between now and then, if you get any CFL tryouts, and it's fine. Any CFL tryouts or NFL workouts or whatever, you go. If you don't go, I'll put my foot in your butt.
Yes, sir.
Ideally, at the end of the day, you're playing somewhere else, making a name for yourself, and you send players to me.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Coach.
Welcome to Columbus, man. Thank you. I'll call him.
Out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, they offered me a contract.
Okay.
He said he's gonna send it over to Spence tonight.
Oh, okay.
So
That's what's up. So what did you say?
I'm about to be alone.
At one point in time that he was going to give up, and I didn't want him to give up because he loved the game. So I'm so glad that he got this opportunity. You just don't know. So then you see, I should have stayed in Atlanta.